Yes, yes, yes! Guys and girls, today we're gonna be looking into a skill, or actually a move that will leave your defenders clueless as long as you perform it correctly and in coordination with your teammates. And I call it the start, stop, start. So, the start, stop, start is all about trying to create space for yourself with a simple but very effective movement. Now, the difficult name to pronounce is actually something that my coaches back in Finland used, and basically the name reveals what the move is all about. You first start your movement, running to one direction, you stop, and then you rush off again, running to the opposite direction. And actually, the best way to showcase this is to bring some friends out. My dear homie J-Mike here is gonna act as the defender, and my boy Anders with the ball is gonna be my teammate. Basically, you can do this movement in two different directions. You can either end up going towards your teammate, which would look like this. Hey! Boom. Or you can end up trying to get a through ball, which would obviously then look somewhat like this. Yes, yes! Now, it's pretty obvious what this move is all about. Basically, you start off leaving the area where you're more or less gonna end up, and once you suddenly change direction and rush back to the same spot, you're now running back into empty space, which is something you absolutely want to do when you're trying to receive the ball from your teammates. And the best thing is, while doing the movement, as you can see, you're dragging the defender with you at all times, which makes it a very difficult one for the opposition to deal with. Yes! So, where on the pitch should you try and do this? Based on my experiences, this move is mainly done by wingers or other offensive players trying to get a nice through ball and cause some damage to the defenders. Because keep in mind, the closer to the opponent's goal you get, the closer to you the defenders are. And keep in mind that you need the defender close to you in order for you to drag him with you and make this move work like magic. Could look like this. Yes, yes, yes! As we learned previously, you can either do the move to end up coming towards your teammates, or you can try and get a nice through ball for yourself. But in fact, if you're smart about it, you can even do some small variations of the run by not making the distance of your run so big. For example, this move works wonders in throw-in situations. You're leaving the area, all of a sudden you come, make yourself available, and you're ready to go again. The key thing to keep in mind is that with this movement, you are trying to fool the defenders, not your teammates. So actually, to pull this off, you need to communicate with your teammates. Let me give you an example. Back when I played in Finland, both in our individual training sessions and as well our team training sessions, we were actively practicing this move. So more or less, all the players were aware of this move potentially coming off in a game situation. Because actually, when you think about it, it takes a whole lot of efforts from the guy with the ball to not give you the ball when you make the first part of the movement. So if your teammate gives you the ball in the first run, you can't just get angry at him. It's your and your team's responsibility to be educated. You are trying to fool the defenders, not your teammates. Yes! So that's it for today's quick video, and I really hope it was helpful and can add yet another small dimension to your game. Because after all, if you're looking to become a pro football player, you need to at least try and be as complete of a player as possible, both technically and tactically. So when you go out and practice, don't just always work on your knuckleballs and free kicks, but work on all areas of your game. With that being said, if this was not enough learning for you for today, don't worry, we've got you covered here on Unisport Web TV, and you can check out the full playlist filled with awesome skill tutorials for your entertainment. And if you're new around and want to see more stuff like this in the future as well, hit the subscribe button right next to my head. And just before you leave, write me in the comment section below, what kind of skills would you like to learn next? That's it for today. I'm out.